Hello everybody, this is Satara Friends and we're back with another video. Today I'm going to continue to talk about basics of Scratch. And this episode is the second one in this series, Basics of Scratch. And stay tuned for more videos in this series. Today I'm going to be teaching you about the flag block, or what the flag does, motion blocks, weight blocks, like the weight function block, and also how to make Sprite say something or think something. Let's get straight into it, and let me first tell you about what a flag is, like in Scratch, kind of. So as you can see here is a block, a button, which is basically the go button. Like it tells the program to start and to execute the code, and this is the stop button. I'm going to be referring to this go button as the flag button because it looks like a flag, I guess. Yeah. And how to use the flag button in your code is to use this block, which means basically when flag clicked or when the flag button clicked. So you can attach code down to here, down to this button here. Down to this block here, and then the program will execute this line of code when the program starts, which is basically when the flag button is clicked. And by the way, this is our little friend Melon Cat. He will be with us throughout the series. Let's find this like a new sprite to demonstrate what the flag does. Actually, the ball sprite might not be that good this time. So yeah, okay. How about this Jordan? Yeah, I think so. That's how to pronounce her name. Okay, so what the one flag click button does, when the flag click block does, is when, as I said just now, when the flag button is clicked, this line of code will immediately be put into action. So for example here, maybe we want Jordan to move 10 steps. Every time I press, Jordan will move 10 steps. Yep. Okay. And that's basically what the flag button does. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to be talking about is the motion blocks. As you can see, there's quite a few of them, but they do things that are really simple. Okay, for example, this is the move 10 steps block. So it basically makes the sprite move 10 steps, which is basically changing the x coordinate by 10, adding 10 to it. So as you can see here, while I press it, the x coordinate of Jordan here, or the sprite, is changing by 10 every time. Okay, and for these two blocks, this block actually means telling the sprite, or for example here Jordan, to turn 15 degrees clockwise and this 15 degrees anti-clockwise. Actually, you can change all these values here. For example, you want Jordan or sprite to turn clockwise for 45 degrees. Here. So Jordan will do just that. Okay, and you can change all the values in the white space. Okay, for the next one, there's these two buttons. These two blocks, and actually these four are pretty similar. If you want Jordan to go to random position, she will do just that. So the x coordinate and the y coordinate will be randomized. And if you want her to go to a specific point, you can change it here. Maybe you want her to go to the x coordinate 100 and y coordinate 100. She will do just that. And this glide button basically means the sprite will take time. Like for example here, 1 second to go to the place. This specific coordinate. And for the go button, like go to what coordinate, it basically like the sprite goes to it immediately, like without waiting. Example here, you can see Jordan goes there immediately. And for the glide button, she goes there in 1 second. Okay. And for the point in direction, you can tell Jordan to point in different directions and point towards different things. And these are basically setting or changing the x coordinate or y coordinate to a specific place or value. And you can also change it by -10, for example. So Jordan will decrease, like Jordan's x coordinate will -10, decrease by 10, which will then send Jordan to the left-hand side. Okay, now let's proceed to the wait function. So it's actually really simple. The wait function, when you put this wait block in the middle of a code, and then maybe a code after that, the sprite or the code or the program will wait 1 second and then execute the next line of code. Or you can also say that the sprite waits 1 second until it does or carries out the next action. For example, here, Jordan will move 10 steps, wait 1 second, and then turn 15 degrees to the right-hand side. I mean, clockwise. Okay, so that's basically what the wait function does. And finally, let me teach you how to make a sprite say something or think something. As you say, it basically means like it doesn't really speak out loud, but it speaks in text. Okay, for example, you can make Jordan move 10 steps and then say hello for 2 seconds. Hello. Okay, and you can also make her think for 2 seconds. This, you can change the text again. For example, you can change what Jordan thinks. What will I have for lunch today? I don't know. Yeah, maybe like this. And as you can see, the speech bubble is it's basically a speech bubble, and for this, it's a text bubble. This is a thinking bubble, and this is a text bubble. Okay, now that's all for today. Remember to like and subscribe and to stay tuned for more episodes in the Basics of Scratch series. Bye.